Welcome back to Carolina Rock Cuddles. Today, I have to walk. But tonight, we are going to walk on the Cfmoto. We're going to see if we can figure out why it isn't starting, drain the gas. Maybe it'll start up, maybe it won't. We're also going to go ahead and check some other things. We've got to check the front diff and quite a few other things. And honestly, it's a long ways away from now. Hey, get back here, doggies. My doggies are being so bad. Anyways, guys, I will catch y'all back in a little bit. We'll probably drop you into a montage of us walking on it. I don't know, or maybe, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the fuel pump is out. I've checked everything. Y'all seen it. I've been working on this more than y'all seen. And so I got the fuel pump out, and I've been checking it, and I can't get it to do anything. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to have to look into it. I'm pretty sure normally you can put the hot wire in the ground, and it'll just fire up and run. That thing won't run at all. There could be a kill switch, but that makes no sense. So I'm thinking it's probably the fuel pump. So we're going to order a fuel pump tonight. And I mean, they're not too expensive, so it's not the end of the world. So anyways, I think that's where we're going to stop at the Cfmoto. I am kind of disappointed with this thing. I thought it was a lot better machine, but the more I walk in this thing, I'm hating this thing. Now, if it's the fuel pump, I will take that back. But if it's not the fuel pump, I'm going to hate on it even more because there's a lot of wires. I've been taking them off, cleaning all the grounds, cleaning all the hot wires, cleaning everything off. It has been sitting outside. So it's not his fault. It's the owner's fault for leaving outside, which, you know, he probably didn't have a place to put it. He just wanted to ride. I understand that. So anyways, guys, I will catch y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow for sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the next day. So I went home, did some research, and I'm pretty sure it's the fuel pump. So I pulled it out, I checked it, and it wasn't working. I put the hot on the hot, and I put the ground in the ground, and the fuel pump still wasn't working. So I'm hoping it's the fuel pump. I mean, I don't know what else to check on this. The only other thing it could be is maybe the handlebar switch. Everything else I've checked. I've checked the grounds. I've checked the fuses. I'm getting power everywhere. So it's either the fuel pump. If it ain't the fuel pump, it could be the handle switch. If it ain't the handle switch, the only other thing it could be is the ECU. I don't think it's the ECU because I don't know. I'm hoping it's not. The ECU's expensive. So I'll show you what else we got going on with this thing. In case you're wondering why this is here in the first place. Yeah, that diff is gone. That front diff is gone. Like gone like the wind, baby. So we got a brand new one, and I'm hoping it's right. I ordered it straight from China. And I'm hoping it's right, but we don't know. We won't know till we put it in. So this is probably where this part of the video is going to end because I ordered the fuel pump and I'm hoping it fixes it. But if it don't, then we have a lot more research to do. I was just showing y'all kind of how we're doing with this one. So let's see where this video goes from here.
One eternity later.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back with the Cfmoto, getting it running. Actually, we've got it running. I've been working on it super hard today, and I'm just going to show y'all what we did. I know we skipped all of the walking on it because, honestly, I wanted to get it done today. I wanted to be home by 6. It's 6, so we just inched by. So anyways, let me show you some of the stuff. So this is the diff. This is the front diff. As y'all can see, it was bad. Those are all the chunks of metal that came out of it. You can clearly see in there. Yeah, that diff was no bueno. And that doesn't spin. None of this moves. I've tried. So the problem we ran into with the new diff, the first thing, so if you're going to order from Aliexpress like I did, the diff does work. The only difference is this plug is moved to the back, I think it was. Can't remember. This plug's been moved on it. And this back end's different. So this is the one that comes off the Aliexpress one. And what it is the wire is totally different. But all I had to do was take the one out of the original one, and voila, we now have four-wheel drive again. And it works. It's been a hard, man, the front diff, I'm glad I wasn't recording because it took me longer than I thought it would. Oh my gosh, it's been terrible, people. Holy crap, I don't know who designed it. So we had to take all the wheels off, of course, axles, the A-arms. We had to take tie rods completely off. Normally you can just take off one end. I had to take off both ends in order to swing it out of the way. Well, I got me a flashlight, so there it is. Brand new. There's the fill hole now. You see it right there? Right there. It used to be on the back end I think it's on the other side, but now it's there. It's fine. Ain't the end of the world. Everything looks good. So I had to take off all these bolts. I had to take off the top A-arm, the shock bolt, and then all of this. I left the brakes and just laid them uphill, zip tied them so they wouldn't fall. And you had to take the axle off, and then the diff, you had to take all of those, see the tie rods, had to take both of them off to shimmy it all the way forward, then all the way back to get the prop shaft out. The prop shaft heel was the biggest issue. You can see I greased it really well. But other than that, we got it. Same thing on this side. I actually had to take off this shock mount and take off all the pop rivets to this. Take this out of the way because the plug for the four-wheel drive is all the way up here. It's right back here. I can't get to it right now. Dang it. Anyways, that's just a quick summary on how to get out. If you have any other questions, send me a message and I can tell you exactly how to do it. I don't know why, but I totally forgot to say what was wrong with this thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, the issue we ran into was, as you saw last time, we were getting no power to the fuel pump. We thought we weren't getting no power. Apparently, you can't use a test light. You have to use an odometer, I think they said. So, yeah. The way I realized I was wrong and it was getting power is the gauge was still working. So, yeah. So now, I don't know if y'all can hear it. Let's see if we can hear it. Oh, you can't hear it because it just primed the first time. Anyways, but now, starts right up, runs perfect. I had to do an oil change. I went ahead and as soon as I did this, the water neck literally blew out and blew water everywhere. Hang on, let me show y'all this. I'm assuming this has been blown for a while, but look at that. So luckily I took a fatter O-ring and put up there and it fit. Fingers crossed that it works and it doesn't need a smaller that restriction because it has a washer kind of O-ring. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably tomorrow drive it around, make sure it runs right, and if the guy tells me, and then if it runs good, I'll tell him, hey look, this O-ring washer came out, and if you start having issues, hey. But it was actually very simple. The fuel pump just went out. Super simple. It's right here underneath the seat. I'm not taking these seats off. They're a pain to get off. But you literally just take the screw and screw it off. Hang on, I had the screw. There's a screw. This is a screw that you will see on top. You literally just take it, turn it, and then the fuel pump will come out here. I'll show you the condition of this fuel pump. Bam. Look at that filter. Oh, it still got gas in it. Whew, that is some bad gas, people. Anyways, yeah, so I drained all the gas, put a new fuel pump on it, and now she runs. It's funny how something as simple as letting it sit up for 2 years could kill the fuel pump. But it did, because I put the fuel pump, got it from eBay. Make sure you check the wires, because, hang on. So, if you go online, it shows a bunch of different ones. This one has 4 prongs. See it? See how it is? Some of them have different ones. Make sure you get the right one for the model. So take yours off and check it before you order. But I went on eBay, just typed in Cfmoto 800 XC, whatever, year model, and there was a bunch of different models. If you need to know the number for the fuel pump, I try to put in the description. I won't swear I will. I'll probably forget it, but if I don't, I'm sorry. So anyways, it's dark, it's late, I gotta go home. So we're gonna drive this thing around a little bit tomorrow. I'm kind of curious. I've never drove a Cfmoto. Will she impress me? Who knows? We'll find out tomorrow. So I will see y'all in the morning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to go for a ride? Hey, Landon.
Hey.
We have my little buddy Landon today, and we're going to go ride this Cfmoto because after you take the entire front end off, put a new diff, you really need to ride around for 15, 20 minutes. Make sure the fluid's still good. Make sure none of the bolts come loose, especially the lugs. Because I've lost a lot of lugs over the years. I tighten them to spec, and then they'll come loose after a ride for a little while. So we're going to go ride for about 15 minutes or so, just to try to make sure that everything's tight. And
if you like tricks, please subscribe.
Tricks? I don't know what tricks.
Tricks.
Huh? Oh, tricks. The can't. Oh, left or right, people? Which one? Left or right, Landon? He don't. Oh, is that your left? I don't know. Anyways, guys, so I'll catch you in a second with the GoPro on. Okay, Landon, you ready to go, buddy? They're comfy. Landon loves a little sea hill. Hang on, bud, let's go for a ride. Like, I've actually never rode a Cfmoto, so this is the first time I've ever rode one. Landon's loving the back seat. That was not bad. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we can get out of this thing. It's been sitting, the gauge is a little faded, but I'm curious. I don't think it's gonna have as much power as my 840, but it's gonna have power. You hanging on, Landon? Okay, we'll take off slow so don't break anything. Now go. My 840? Probably not, but that thing was fast, Landon. Suspension isn't bad. I mean, I think it's a longer frame. I need to get one of these so me and Landon can go ride. What do you think, Landon? I mean, I definitely want to get a Can-Am 1000 XMR one day, because I've always wanted the jump seat so John or Landon can ride. And everybody complains that they're so long, and the longness, or the length of it makes it so it's not good in the mud. But if you put anything over a 33 on it, then honestly the length is actually better, because you're actually up higher. I don't know how to explain it, but if you ever notice a really big mud field, they always stretch it. So yeah, that's why a 1000 to me is a little bit better. I mean, now if you're gonna stay within the 30 to 31 range, yeah, I think the shorter frame is better. It all depends on what you're gonna do. So what we're doing right now really is we're just driving this thing around, because a lot of the bolts and stuff after a while can come loose after the suspension moves around and stuff. So we're trying to get a good 10-15 minute drive, trying to make sure to see what it actually does. I mean, most likely they won't loosen up because I did torque them to spec, but you never know. Goodbye, hang on. Okay, that did not work. So as you can see, this thing is so heavy, it hit it and just plowed through it. Lenny, see that?
Yeah, it was so big.
Yeah. The bayou was jumping that so easy, and this thing just plows through it. The one thing I can say I don't like about this thing is the narrow wheelbase really doesn't, I don't know, I just don't like the narrow wheelbase. It needs to be spaced out more. But being narrow, it just doesn't drift as well, it doesn't feel as stable, but that's just my opinion. Maybe it's just the frame is wider and it looks narrow, but to me the back wheels do not look like they're as wide as they need to be. Old hunting path. Let's go see what we got back here. Oh, the trees are falling. Tree drops are falling in the path. Let's put it low. Whoa! Low might be super low. Scusi, scusi. Man, low is super low, Landon. There ain't no swans today, Landon. Like the last couple of days, there's swans all out here. Landon, my hand is frozen. No, not your hand. Why is your hand frozen? I can't feel my thumb. This thing needs a hand guard, people. I can say it needs a hand guard. And other than that, it doesn't need to be made out of fiberglass. I don't know if y'all can see this, but that is fiberglass, I'm pretty sure, because my arm itches and breaks out every time I touch it. What?
It's like the compass.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if we're going to see Cfmoto, but we're definitely going to get a Can-Am or something with one of these seats. Ain't that right, Landon?
Yeah.
Would you go mudding more with me if I had that seat?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe, guys, I might be getting a 1000 one day. That was a deal, but it's just grass. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can say one thing is the engine feels like a Can-Am. It has that vibration, a little bit of vibration to it. Yeah, get back here, buddy. And Landon wants to go shoot bullets. Look, Landon, a hawk. See the hawk? An eagle might beat a hawk. I don't know. I really don't know. That would be a hard one. I would think an eagle would win, but a hawk is aggressive, so it might win. I think it's a toss-up, Landon. Ladies and gentlemen, in the comments below, do you think an eagle will win or a hawk? Let us know in the comments.
Guys, you shouldn't litter.
Yeah, don't little. Okay, buddy.
Paper right there.
Oh, that's the flag, Landon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you like this video. I mean, the Canon, not the Canon, the Cfmoto, it did pretty good. It got a lot of power. I mean, would it be my first choice? No, but if I got one, I wouldn't complain either.
And subscribe and hit the like bell.
Yeah.
And then let's give us a like if you think a hawk would beat an eagle.
Yeah, tell us if you think a hawk would be. Anyways, people, I hope you enjoyed this video. And the customer is on his way to get this. Check it out. I don't think he's getting it right now. We're setting him up a payment plan, which is, if you don't know how to set one up, you make him pay and you keep the full until it's paid off. That's how my payment plans work. So he's coming to check it out. So anyways, guys, I will see you on the next one. And I hope everybody has a very Merry Christmas. And we'll see you on the next one. Say bye, Landon.
Bye.